Christ symbolizes the self-archetype, while I map the path to it. His crucifixion represents the ego's necessary death that I discovered in analysis. We both seek wholeness.
Jungian shadow, our hidden self. Jung defined the shadow as those aspects of our personality that we have repressed, denied, or abandoned. Every human being carries a shadow within him, Jung wrote, and the less it is embodied in the conscious life of the individual, the blacker and denser it is. These renounced parts do not disappear. Rather, they operate autonomously from the unconscious, often manifesting in projections. When we attribute our own unrecognized traits to others with particular emotional intensity, the shadow contains not only negative qualities, but also positive potentials that have been suppressed due to family or cultural conditioning. Unrecognized, it becomes what Jung called a moral problem that challenges the whole ego personality. Integrating the shadow, bringing these aspects into consciousness, represents a crucial step in the process of individuation, the journey to psychological wholeness. The log in your eye, the psychological insight of Jesus. In Matthew 7:3-5, Jesus draws a striking parallel to Jung's concept. Why do you see the speck in your neighbor's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? Or how can you say to your neighbor, let me take the speck out of your eye, while the log is in your own eye? You, hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly how to take the speck out of your neighbor's eye. This teaching reveals Jesus' deep psychological insight. The log represents our great, as yet unrecognized flaws, comparable to Jung's shadow. The specific language Jesus uses, hypocrite, from the Greek hypocrites, meaning actor or pretender, points to the fundamental self-deception associated with projection, where we unconsciously play a role while remaining apart from our authentic self. Convergent wisdom, a call to self, contradiction. Both traditions recognize that true transformation begins with confronting what we have denied within ourselves. Jung noted that when the inner situation is not realized, it happens on the outside as fate. Similarly, Jesus implies that our judgment of others reflects our own inner state. Both teachings suggest that healing requires shifting attention from external criticism to internal inquiry. Such self-confrontation is inherently uncomfortable. Jung observed that encountering the shadow requires considerable moral effort and generates genuine suffering. Jesus also recognizes the complexity of his metaphor. Removing the log from his eye would indeed be painful, yet both traditions claim that this suffering leads to greater clarity and wholeness. In this fusion of psychological insight and spiritual wisdom, we find a perennial invitation to turn inward, face what we deny, and through this courageous introspection, move toward greater wholeness and compassionate understanding of others.